Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 67. I know this is coming out late. I apologize. Had to deal with work and stuff, but now that I'm off work, I'm now able to make this video. So, what happened? Well, several movies have changed their release dates. One changed its release date yesterday, and several more changed their release dates today. Well, technically, as I'm recording this, the multiple movies was yesterday, and that one movie was the day before. Whatever. Let's let's just let's just jump right to it. Let's just jump into it. That's what Philly D would say. Okay, so this happened yesterday. It's about the French Dispatch, made by the one and only Wes Anderson. You may know him from movies such as Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest Hotel. I think his most recent one, to my knowledge, was I Love Dogs. This dude has a hardcore following, like a hardcore following, because his work is just that good. So naturally, a lot of people will be interested in his next movie. Well, this movie's been through a lot. It was supposed to come out last year, July 24th, and premiere at Cannes. Unfortunately, COVID prevented that. And then for the longest time, it was like in the ether. No one knew what was happening to it. Well, now we know. Now we know what's happened to it. It now has an official release date of October 22nd this year. So we have another October movie on our hands because we clearly don't have enough. So this will also play at the New York Film Festival, which runs September 24th to the October 10th. So it's going to play there first, and then it's going to get a wide theatrical release October 22nd. On that day, it has to deal with Edgar Wright's latest movie, The Last Night in Soho, and Clint Eastwood's movie, Cry Macho. So, quite a few director-driven movies here. Well, I mean, French Dispatch has quite a hell of a cast. I mean, we got Bill Murray, Elizabeth Moss, Frances McDormand, Timothy Chalamet, Tilda Swinton, Owen Wilson, Ed Norton, Saoirse Ronan. I'll never say her name right, but damn, that is a cast, to say the least. Yeah, for all you Wes Anderson fans out there, I bet you're all super happy about this, that this movie's finally going to come out, and it's going to come out this year. So, yeah. So, yeah, that happened yesterday, French Dispatch. And then right on the weekend, where we have probably the most important weekend in recent box office history, some more stuff went down when it comes to the calendar, mostly Disney based. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. I know it says Marvel movies move around. You're probably like, oh my God, no, they're pushing back phase four. No, that's not what's happening, okay? All the phase four movies, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Doctor Strange 2, what else? Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder, Ant-Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They're all safe. None of them have changed, okay? So don't panic. But the first thing we need to talk about is The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which is from Searchlight. That has changed its release date from September 24th to the 27th. I'm not exactly shocked about that. I mean, the 24th was extremely crowded. We had Venom 2, we had Many Saints of Newark, Dear Evan Hansen, and then this. That's four. That's way too many. That's, that's just gonna cause a whole lot of issues. And because that September 17th date was open, well, at least at the time it was open, mainly because Boss Baby 2 ditched that date to move to July, it makes sense to move the week before. That way it can have a chance. It can have a chance to succeed. See, I'm not surprised about that. What I am surprised about that I didn't even know about was the Clifford the big red dog, that changed release dates literally out of nowhere because that was supposed to come out in November of this year. And then I start seeing things like saying, "Oh, it moved to September." I'm just like, "Wait a minute, when the heck did this happen? Like, is this legit? Is this real?" But apparently, it seems real. So I guess I'm gonna call it real. Look at the comments. Okay, nothing important. Well, that's for the Marvel movies, but we'll talk about those in a second. But Clifford the Big Red Dog, I only talked about it once on this channel, but that was before it got that little teaser last year, and my God, it looks horrifying. It appears that Paramount has not learned from their mistakes with the original Sonic movie because they went the photorealistic route with Clifford, which was a bad idea. And now it just looks like a horror show. But it looks like the type of horror show I might be interested in watching just to hopefully just to see a bunch of kids be terrified while watching the movie. That would be a fun experience. But yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog, no longer this November movie. Maybe because they didn't want to deal with the Eternals. That's my guess. And now it's going to come out September 17th, which I guess it saw that open slot. They saw opportunity and they took it. So, yeah. So that happened. And now these other Marvel movies. No one knows. No one knows what these are. It says an untitled Marvel movie moves off October 7th, 2022 to October 6th, 2023. Then another one has a date of November 10th, 2023. Not sure what those could be. I know in the comments they said Deadpool 3 or Blade. It's possible. I think Blade, its production got delayed, so I don't know how likely that is. But Deadpool 3, I can definitely see that taking one of those slots, maybe. Or maybe something else. Like, I'm not sure what exactly is in the pipeline when it comes to the MCU because the MCU, like, because of COVID, like their plans kind of went up in flames, so they had to they had to reorganize on the fly. So yeah, I guess you can guess what those two movies are, what those two mystery movies are in the comments if you want. But yeah, that's it. I know it wasn't. We had no real big shocking movie that that changed its date. Besides maybe Clifford the Big Red Dog, mainly because I didn't even know it happened. But yeah, that's it. So I guess now the question is what happens next? May, June, July are all safe at this point. I mean, majority of these movies have started their marketing campaigns or in the midst of their marketing campaigns. I mean, Escape Room 2 just got a trailer like I think this past week. All these other movies have trailers. August, I believe Don't Breathe 2, that should get a trailer relatively soon. Same goes for all these August 20th movies. September, September. I think September looks stable right now. I don't know about that 20th Century Studios movie. I think that just might get cut because I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I think September looks stable. October, oh, it's I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we got Adam's Family 2, we got Dune, we got No Time to Die, Halloween Kills. That seems like a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these movies decided to dip. I don't think it's gonna be Dune. I don't think it's gonna be Halloween Kills. Maybe No Time to Die again. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising at this point. The October 22nd, four movies will plus French Dispatch. That's five. That's too many. One of them has to go. One of them has to leave. Then we got November. We can scratch off Elvis. That's next year. Uh, November looks okay ish. December looks okay ish. Like Christmas time is crowded as hell. Like that might be a little too much. Uh, I think that's it for at least this year. And all these canceled movies that no longer will be released in theaters. And then we got all these open slots in 2022. We got one in January. We got one in February. We got one in March, 2 April. Actually, three. Yeah, 3 April. Three open slots in April. We got one. Yeah, we got one open slot in June. No open slots in July. We got one, two, yeah, two open slots in August. Two open slots in September. One open slot in October. November looks fine. We got God. uh Two open slots in December. And then got all these movies that are kind of just somewhere. They're somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. And there's plenty of open spots next year for any movie that doesn't feel too confident being in 2021 dealing with a shit ton of competition. I mean, if they want to go to 2022, they can. That way they stand a better chance. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I guess we can only guess at this point. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got a playlist on the homepage with all previous canceled videos. The series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't because of a virus. It's a good way for you to basically. Damn, I lost my train of thought. It's a good way for you to be up to date on what's going on with all these movies you were looking forward to. So I highly suggest you watch both this episode and all the previous episodes. We're now up to 67. So if you want to watch any of those, go right ahead. There's box office predictions where I go over where I predict box office. I just did one videos on Cruella, Quiet Place Part 2. Next week I do Conjuring the Devil Made Me Do It and Spirit Untamed. And then after that, it's just like 1, 2 every week. Well, July is going to be a nightmare, judging by how many movies are coming out. But yeah, now things are going to be a lot more frequent when it comes to prediction videos, which is good. Very good. So, but if you want to check out any of my past prediction videos from like 2019, 2020, 2021, go right ahead. It's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. The May recap will come out right after Memorial Day. Once that whole weekend is done, I'll make a video about May. But if you want to check out any of my past recap videos, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.